My name is Marjorie.
And I am Scott. Welcome to lesson 4, flexibility. For our warm-up, the first thing we're going to do is called a seal walk. For this, you take your hands, put them on the floor, and only using your hands, you walk forward like a seal. Make sure, don't use your feet, and don't be outside for this drill. The next thing is called a Plyo. All it is, think of it like a frog jump. You want to jump as fast and high and far as you can, And then we're going to do something called an X-up. All you're going to do, raise the opposite hand, touch the opposite leg. Don't let your shoulders and arms and any of your legs touch the floor. And for the last one, you're going to do a crab walk. Same thing as the seal walk. Go as fast as you can. If you want to challenge yourself and be awesome, keep your belly up like your table. That is all for our warm-up.
Welcome to our flexibility tips. So our first flexibility tip is to make sure your leg is straight when you're stretching. So make sure your knees are not bent. You super glue your legs straight like that. Our next tip is to use control when you're stretching. And our last tip is to hold your stretch slightly past your comfort zone. So that means that you're pushing yourself a little bit further. So you're not staying where you're comfortable so you can improve. So you're pushing a little bit further past your tolerance. And that's it for today's flexibility tips.
I did it! No! Welcome to the Flexibility Challenges. Today we have a special guest, Patience. So for our first challenge, all you're going to do, you can take 2 pillows, place 1 foot on each. Now you can have either 1 foot moving or 2. All you're going to do, make sure your feet are firmly planted in the ground. Someone's going to pull the pillows and you're going to fall into as much of a split as you can and hold it for 20 seconds, making sure your bum isn't touching the floor. Hold yourself up on your hands as best you can. Good, for 20 seconds, come off. All right, and for the next one, you're gonna do something called CrazyEight. Bye, Patience.
Bye.
For CrazyEight, you're gonna use your feet and make an infinity sign or a sideways 8. You're gonna do that 10 times. Those are our flexibility challenges. Bye. Welcome to stretching
with Aiden and Scott.
All right, so for stretching, all you're gonna do, sit down, pull one leg out, one leg in, touch your toes and count to 10. Then you're gonna switch legs so you can stretch out both. Then put both feet in the middle and make a drum roll. Make sure you're not waking anybody up. Touch your toes, count to 10. All right, then you're gonna take one leg, pull it behind you, touch your toes, 10 seconds. As soon as 10 seconds are up, you're gonna lay back. Make sure don't fall asleep. All right, sit up. And then you're gonna switch legs, touch your toes, same thing, count to 10, and then lay back. Don't fall asleep. Good, and then that is your stretching.